So I was standing in the camp one evening, cold November evening, and I got a call to come to the HQ, my own HQ, and that was only going to ever happen if I was going to get sent away, if I'd done something they didn't like. So I walked in, and when you walk in a building, you can tell from everyone who's looking at you that there's something going on. And I was told my mum had been hit by a car and the injuries are extremely grievous, right? And when you say that to someone, you know what that means. But the reason I'm telling you this is because how it was managed. So obviously at that point, I've gone to pot. My mum was a huge part of my life. When I was growing up, I was extremely close to her, as people are with their mums, and they play an incredibly strong and influential role in your upbringing. Basically I was took to a car, took to a helicopter, and flown directly to be landed on a village green and put into the hands of two very bemused policemen on blue lights, who thought, they've just seen a helicopter land and they thought they'd get someone really significant coming out of it, and all they've got is a very, very upset SAS trooper. Took me straight to the hospital. I met up with my brother and my dad. Within flight, after an hour and 40 minutes of being hit by the car, my mum had been declared dead. So that was a hugely traumatic event in all of our lives. Not just the physical part of what had happened, it's one of those accidents, a tragic accident, but it's also the impact of my mum no longer being there. There was hugely, my dad, been with her for ages, for many decades, and so it was a huge disruption into his life as well. He was forlorn with grief, but he also really struggled to manage his own life. But incredibly, and it was very complex when Mum died, because it happened at a time when there's lots of things going on in a family, so there's lots of things to do. I deployed quite soon after, and that's what gave me alopecia.
How soon?
Physiological.
Can we ask
breakdown.
how?
I can't remember, but it's about 6 weeks, I think, because
6 weeks afterwards you're up.
Yeah, so I would usually have been gone at that point. Now, the point I'm making this is, obviously that's hugely tragic. I came back with alopecia. Yes, I did my job and I was fine for doing my job. It's not like there was a deficit there. Me and my brother talked about how we managed our dad, and we both decided that, the bit that he was never going to get closure with is how it happened with my mum, and we even investigated our own death to try and prove to him that there was no solution to this.